What's up, guys? Can y'all hear me? Y'all hear me good? Good morning. What's up, Pamela? Good morning. Levita? What's up? Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Here we go. Good morning. Good morning. Hopefully everyone's doing well. All right, let's kind of go over. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, Debbie? Good morning, Erica. Good morning, Sharice. Good morning. Shaman, what's up? Andrea saying good morning, Willie. Joey, Kim, good morning. Raina, what's up? Steph, Stacy, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. So hopefully everyone's doing well. Everyone had a great weekend. I do have some updates for everybody and also some cool stuff I want to go over today with you guys. And we're also going to go over a bunch of different things right now. So I do think that today's session should be pretty good. It might be a little slow, but I think that we can make it work, you know? Let's see here. All right. So let's kind of go over. Good morning, guys. Good morning. All right. So check this out, right? So I'm just going over news really quick with everybody, okay? Because it is the beginning of the week. So I want you guys to kind of see here what we'll be looking at. So there isn't really any red or orange folder news today, right? Um, then we have Tuesday. So during London session, there's a lot of Euro news happening during London session, right? So there's a lot of Euro news. So anyone trading London, you have to be aware of that. That's going to be a super big move on Euro. Then you have GBPs at 4:30, and then we have 9:45 PMI news. Now PMI usually is not that strong, so it's not that bad. So tomorrow we are definitely going to get some momentum in between like that 9:30 to 10 o'clock tomorrow. So then we have, if you can see your NZD, super amount of red folders on NZDs. So I'm going to be doing an Asian session on Tuesday, roughly probably around 9:45, 15 minutes prior to the news. So you guys can see exactly kind of what I look at for Asian news. Now, and I'll kind of break down the strategy for that because it's possibly tradable if we look at it and we see what it looks like. We can potentially get into something. So I'll check that out with you guys tomorrow. So tomorrow I will be doing the Zoom link Tuesday morning session, NY session, and also Asian session. But the Asian session will probably start a little late, at like 9:45. Okay, but we'll definitely be doing an Asian session tomorrow. All right. So then we have Wednesday. Wednesday, there's also London session news here. So this week is actually pretty volatile. Not in a bad way. Just means the markets are definitely going to move this week. So I do believe this week is going to be a good day or a good week to trade. You just have to pick and choose your points of when you want to trade. And something that I kind of learned along the way is that not every day is a good trading day. Not every setup is a good setup. And what you want to do as a trader is kind of find a rhythm of confluences and trade setups that you like every single week, and you just take those every single week. You don't want to take different setups, different pairs, different everything every single day, because you'll never ever have any type of level of long-term consistency. But if you can kind of figure out your pair that you like, your main setups that you like, and you can kind of do that over and over and over again, and it kind of be a repetitive, monotonous, laborious, uh, just routine over and over and over again. That's what trading is. It's not fun. It's actually more monotonous and just boring. It starts off as, oh, fun, oh, you can make money and all, like candles and different setups. And then once you become a little bit more mature in your trading, it's like, oh, it's not as fun. This is like the same thing. Oh, I gotta look for the same setup over and over again. Okay, all right. And that's really how you want your trading to be, guys, over time. You want to get to that point where you're kind of seeing the same thing over and over again, just different variations. And that's how you're going to really get consistent. So we're going to kind of look for those this week. Um, and I'll kind of show you guys like throughout this week, the type of setups that I like to look for over and over and over again. Right. I'll go more in depth on like Tuesday and Thursday sessions more than the YouTube sessions, obviously. But I still like to do the YouTube stuff, just to spice it up a little bit. Okay. So on Wednesday, we have 9 a.m., 10 a.m. news. So this is pretty light as well, too. So Wednesday should be good for New York. Tuesday should be good for New York and Asian. Thursday, we have unemployment claims. So this isn't bad. This is not bad at all. Um, okay. So this is pretty good. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday should be good. And I think those are probably going to be the key days to trade. Then there's Friday light news as well too. Friday could possibly be a move. So this week doesn't look too bad, guys, honestly. It doesn't look this bad. The only slow day might be today. The real good trading days are really, I would say, this week, Tuesday to Thursday, and possibly Friday. Possibly Friday. I do like Friday as well too. Maybe catching an early move in between like 8 to 9:30 ish, kind of like what we do on these sessions anyway. It looks like Friday might be something. So I like all of these days here. you know, Today might be slow though. So if we don't have any really decent, super clean setups, then don't fret, because the rest of the week is going to be really good. And I want you guys to understand that not every day is going to be a trading day. And this is probably one of the hardest things I've had to realize as a trader, right? And this is coming from someone who's traded 2, 3 times a week, someone who's traded every single day, someone who's traded, I used to swing trade. I used to trade maybe once a week, twice a week. And where I always had my most level of consistency is when I trade like 3 times a week. Usually maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 3 to 4. I would say 3 to 4 times a week. So usually when I catch like the middle of the week, possibly a Friday or possibly a Monday, but I don't do as good when I try to trade every single day. Like when I try to trade Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, like a job, like a routine every single week, every single month. You put so much stress and so much pressure on yourself to perform that you don't let the trades just naturally come to you. So the problem with that, guys, is that you start to kind of force setups because you're trying to make money every day. And that's something that I've had to learn, and hopefully you guys can kind of pick up on that, right? As we kind of trade every day, even though I am with you guys every day or practically almost every day, this is just it's kind of like training, it's to show you that, how to kind of navigate in every market condition. So there's going to be good days, there's going to be bad days, there's going to be news days, there's going to be non-news days, and you need to know how to kind of navigate through all these different variations if you're going to like actively trade. But the best thing you can do is not force yourself to trade actively every single day. If you can kind of pick, like I would say, in my opinion, 2 to 3 days out the week that are really good, that you can just capitalize on your positions and compound every single week, you're going to see big results in your trading, huge improvements. So just want to kind of go through that really quick, guys. I know I'm ranting a little bit early in the morning to y'all. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Okay. I know I'm ranting a little bit early, but I just want to drop those gems for you because I wish someone would have told me that. I really wish someone would have told me that early in the game, guys. Right? I wish someone would have told me like, hey, Ryan, you don't have to trade every day, man. You're actually probably going to do more harm than good trading every day. I wish someone told me that, you know. And so hopefully, from my experience and uh, how we're looking at the markets now, you can understand that, and and you'll see that for yourself as well too. For those who are trading every day, you'll see that if you can just limit those days where you're not trading every day, but you're trading, maybe 2 to 3 times instead of trading 5 days a week, maybe trade 2 to 3 days a week. I guarantee you're going to do significantly better. I promise you. I try to limit my days now to like 3 to 4 days. So even though I still will actively look at charts with you guys, sometimes I don't like the setup and I just don't take anything. Right. So let's go into the charts now. Let's kind of just review what happened over last week, and then let's go into today. Okay. So give it a second here, and give it 1 second. And you guys can hear me, right? Good morning. I'm just making sure. Hold on. Y'all can hear me or no? Oh, no. Let me see. Audio. Okay. All right. So you guys heard me, right? The whole time? All right, I'm just double checking. Loud and clear, Willie? Okay, cool. I'm just making sure. Okay, cool. Because I hope I didn't rant for no reason there. Okay, cool. I'm just making sure. All right. So let's okay, what's up, Mel? What's up, Melvis? Okay, so check this out, right? So all right. So if you guys remember on Friday, we had that news. Let me see here. What was it? I think it was like at 11. Or I know, was it Thursday? I know it was, yeah, it was this Friday here. Okay. And then as you guys, so if you guys remember, so let's just kind of rewind here a little bit and let's kind of go over Friday and last week a little bit. And if you guys remember roughly around this area, right? We were on the session and the dollar was overall bearish. I'm like, okay, the dollar's going to go down, right? But we had news, if you guys remember, exactly at 11 o'clock. So what happened is they actually pushed the market up and consolidated all the way from like 8 o'clock all the way to 11 o'clock, right? To then drop the market for news pretty hard, right? And then it dropped pretty hard, right? So the call was correct, but as you saw, they really faked people out. They really tried to wiggle people out of the dollar dropping, right? And they made it incredibly difficult for any day trader, any scalper to really hold a position, right? The only way you're probably going to hold that position is if you were like a swing trader, right? Which are most large firms, like they're mainly swing trading. So you see, it did happen there, and as a direct result, we had like the gold pop up here, right? We had the gold pop up, so pop down to the level, then shot up really hard because of the dollar, right? And then we had the other plays here, like the GU buy, the EU buy. Um, AU was really consolidating, as you guys saw here, and then we just, got out in slight profit or break even because it was just way too choppy for the day, right? As you guys saw, it was just way, 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 way too choppy, right? So again, that's kind of a good example of a day that isn't really ideal, right? It really wasn't ideal to trade on that Friday, right? We tried to make lemonade out of lemons. Okay, that's a great example of trying to make a move happen, right? Out of kind of just a market condition that isn't prime. Could you have made money? Yes. Was it the most ideal? No, right? What you want to do as a trader is find positions and find setups that make 100% clear sense to you. Like, yeah, like I'm talking about those setups that you're like, oh yeah, this is going up or this is going like you're super confident, right? I want you to think about those setups that you're super confident. You're like, oh man, this everything is lined up. I love this setup. I love this trade, right? The one that makes you smile when you hit the buy or sell button. I want you to take those setups on the regular, right? Not the ones that you gotta like, oh man, let me get in. I'm kind of stressed out about it. You don't want to get in those positions, all right? Because really, what's persuading you to get in those positions is just the fact that you're trying to make gains on your account. You're trying to um, make pips and make profit, right? So kind of get in the habit of trying to find a clear setup that you can repeat every single week. And hopefully, you guys are going to stay locked into the sessions this whole week because I'm going to be kind of really harping on that. And I'm also going to show you guys the setups that I like to look at every single week, the ones that are like really, really prime for me that make me cheese like a little kid at Chuck E. Cheese. All right. Like those types of setups, I will usually double down and go heavy on and then be done for the week. Like so for me personally, if I can trade 2 to 3 days out the week, find a combination maybe 3 to 5 setups per week, that's actually enough for me to be done for the week. And that took me a long time of maturity and trade knowledge to come to that conclusion, right? I didn't have a mentor or anyone guiding me to tell me that. That was just from trial and error and personal experience. So you're going to do a whole lot better if you can double down on your really, really good trade setups than trying to get in everything, right? So let's with that being said, let's look at the market now and let's see what we have here today. Okay, let's see if we have anything today. So the number one thing I'm going to look at, as we always look at, is kind of like the dollar. What's the dollar going to do? And I kind of feel that the dollar is just going to consolidate, but slightly be bearish today. So we're going to see here what I am possibly liking the NAS buy. That is actually kind of looking good today. Um, it is kind of looking good today. Let me see here. I'm going to kind of remove all the drawings here from last week. And as you can see here, right, the dollar is just like ranging a lot and on an intraday level. Okay. So I'm seeing here like, all right, where does it really want to go? The dollar is overall bullish. The sentiment is overall bullish. But if we kind of break down our analysis here, okay, then we kind of have this area here. And we also kind of have like this area here. And so it's going to be very interesting to see how the dollar handles this level, because this could be, right, it pulling up to this area and then dropping, right? This could be like the move for the week. It could drop. That's potential, right? Or it could very much easily, right, actually continue up here, hold these levels and break this top zone and start to go up. So the dollar is at a very interesting level because it can do either or of these things, right? It could hold this structure level here and then drop, or it can continue up and then drop. So to see how the dollar handles either this level here or this one up here is going to really tell us what it wants to do as far as like the overall momentum for the week. So on the 4 hour, the daily, on those higher time frames, this is kind of what we're looking at here, right? And it can kind of, it's really in the middle, right? It's really in the middle of the range. Like if we kind of measured this range here, which are the previous highs on the daily, the previous lows on the daily as well here, we're kind of in the middle of this range, if you guys can see that, right? We're kind of like at that 50% level, like kind of here. So it can either do one of either things, and it can even like whipsaw up and down and still, go like this, boom, 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 and then go up. It could easily do that. So you have to understand where the dollar is right now, right? It's in the middle of a range. It can go up or down. That is why I think that maybe today is not going to be the best day, but we'll see what happens. But I can guarantee you that if we just pay attention in these next 2 days here, I guarantee you by like Tuesday, Wednesday, we're going to see where the dollar wants to go. Okay, when we go to like the 4 hour, we'll see how the dollar handles one of these two levels. And for sure, we're going to really know what it wants to do. Because if it really breaks this bottom level here, then I do think it's going to continue down. If it breaks this upper level up here, I do think it's going to go up for the rest of the week. So, I'm kind of just giving you guys my bias for the week on the higher time frames, and we'll see what happens here. So let's go to like the 1 hour. Okay, and I'm gonna kind of delete all this here, right? So even though the dollar is slowly dripping, right? It's slowly making its way down, right? It's slowly making its way down. We'll see how it kind of holds this level down here, right? So it could even drop for today and then reverse for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Who knows, right? That's very plausible. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I do like NAS. I do like NAS for the buy here overall, right? I am liking the NAS setup. And the reason why I'm liking the NAS setup is because it has really consolidated, and we'll see here as it really kind of breaks this consolidation range. We'll see if we can kind of get some momentum to shoot up here. At least maybe 50 to 60 points. Okay, because if the dollar continues to drop, and just even if it's a slow drip, it doesn't matter, because I do think NAS can easily maybe pop up 40, 50, 60 points. And I'm perfectly fine with that being the move for the day. If I can even just catch something on NAS, I'm perfectly fine, because it's a Monday, guys, right? It's a Monday. So I'm not going to trip on a Monday, right? Mondays are kind of one of the slowest days of the week, usually. Not always. Sometimes Mondays are fire, but a lot of times, more often than not, they're going to be slow. So just something to remember and put in the back of your memory. All right. So now I see this as a potential move. Gold, I'm not really sure on. I'm not really sure on, because I don't really have a good entry on gold yet. But this could be a potential buy on gold as well too. Who knows? But I'm not really too confident in gold. But I think this probably was a good buy at this level. But this was it's already kind of moving. So we'll kind of wait here, because it already kind of popped up maybe like 20, 30 pips. So we're going to be patient and wait for gold. But maybe even gold for the buy if we can get a really good entry. We'll see. It looks like it probably maybe took people out. Maybe it'll pop up from here if the dollar continues to drop. We'll see. Again, there's no rush to get to anything right now yet. I think we'll probably wait until 9:30ish to see if there's any active positions that we can potentially get in. See, is this NU? Again, NU kind of was like a wash as well too. So Friday was just really choppy. But as you can see, overall, it's still holding that trend, right? It's still holding that trend. Actually, this trade is technically still valid from Friday. It's actually still very much valid actually, right? So we'll see here how this works out. Okay, we'll see how this works out here. We'll see how it holds this level, and then how it holds this next level here. All right, and we'll kind of see. Hopefully you guys can kind of make sense out this chart, right? This is kind of what I'm looking for. Looks very clean to me, right? So I'm thinking that let's look at UJ. Let me see what UJ is doing. What's UJ doing? UJ in the overall uptrend. So the UJ buys were very good until the news. Then it dropped, which we knew the dollar would drop. Let's see here. On the 1 hour. Okay. Let's remove all this from last week, since it's a new week now. And UJ does have potential here for the sell. Does have potential for the sell. I do like if pulled into that void. I do like that. The dollar, I think, is going to continue to drip slow for the day. So I do think this is kind of what I'm expecting for the day on the dollar, is for it to drop slow. You know, nothing too crazy. I'm expecting NAS to kind of go up today, the dollar to kind of slowly drip, um, possibly gold to pop up, but how much will it pop up? Not really sure. And that would potentially make UJ a good sell, and possibly maybe like NU or GU a good buy. We'll see. We'll see here. Nothing's really confirmed yet, but I'm kind of just giving you guys like kind of what I see for myself. And you know, I'll let you know if I really like anything and if I get anything myself. And we'll kind of check it out together here. Let's look at Euro USD. Euro USD might be a good buy, depending on how it handles this wedge, right? How it handles this wedge pattern here. So Euro USD has potential, I think, to the upside. All right, and let me see. Is there anything else that I really want to look at? No, that's really it. That's really it. Okay, so give me give me like 5 minutes, guys. I will be right back. All right, and this is kind of what I'm looking at right now, and I'll hop back on it. Well, I'm still gonna be on, but give me like until like 5 minutes because I got to handle something really quick, and then we'll come back, look at the charts, and see if there's any positions or anything really setting up. Okay, so this is kind of what I'm seeing here, and I'll leave this up for now. Give me 5 minutes. I'll be right back. All right. All right, guys, I'm back. My bad. All right, so here we go. Give me 1 second. We're gonna reconnect here. Okay. So there's a lot of things going on. I think the dollar is really gonna consolidate today. I don't think that that we're gonna get a lot of movement here today. I really don't see it. Honestly, if I'm being real. But, we can wait and be patient. We can wait and be patient. Okay. So that's what I would do. We're just gonna wait and be patient here. I think that Euro has potential, but what we're gonna do is wait for this pullback here and possibly catch it to the upside, kind of around the 2 point. Okay. So this has potential. This is kind of what I'm looking for. All right, I'm looking for potentially the 2 point roughly around this level here on Euro to potentially buy it if the dollar looks the way I want it to look. Now, the dollar here could actually pop up. So this is a very, not tricky area, but something to kind of just like note here is like the dollar is kind of like in this overall range-ish. So it is kind of constricting. You can almost think of it like a cobra. It just gets tinier and tinier and tinier, right? Wraps around price. And then eventually it's with all that pressure, it's going to break out somewhere to the upside or to the downside. So for me personally, I kind of want to wait for that instead of trying to guess, especially on a Monday. I don't want to guess on a Monday, right? I kind of just want to let the trade come to me, see if there's anything good. This could be, let me see, even a gold sell. Let me see here. Let's see here. So even gold, well, even gold looks better. But let's see if the dollar starts to pop up, break these highs, and then gold maybe, if gold maybe like does something like this, and we get a pullback, a mini pullback on gold, then this could be a potential sell. So there is, I'm going to show you guys, oh man, I don't want to say it on YouTube, but but I do have something special for you guys on gold. I'm gonna show y'all something, but it's gonna be private on the class tomorrow. Haha. All the private students will get it. Sorry, other people. Sorry. but gold for the sell doesn't look so bad. Dollar looks like it's holding. Let's see here. Oh, dollar may. Okay. All right. I do like this. I do like the dollar. I do like the dollar popping up. So I'm actually liking go for the sell, which would be going with the trend. We'll see. I am liking that. I am liking go for the sell. Potentially here. This has potential. This has potential here. So if the dollar kind of holds this bullishness and starts to kind of break out here, I think gold's going to be good. And let's see here. What else do we potentially have? NAS, not really NAS. If the dollar's going to go up, then let's see what, if there's anything that's looking, maybe UJ? UJ is now, okay, popping out this range, holding this area, going with the trend. JPYs are bullish, which is great. So UJ does potentially have potential. You and a lot of these pairs look like they kind of want to drop. Like euros look like they want to drop. GBPs look like they kind of want to drop a little bit too. So it is looking like possibly this is what it would be for the day. See here to these at least maybe like this level up here, but that's not, it's not really too significant. It's maybe like 20-30 pips ish on UJ. So this is looking pretty decent now. I like UJ for the buy. Let's see here. I am liking UJ for the buy. Even if we catch like a good 15-20 pips on it, I think it's good. So let's see here. So the only one to me that looks really clean is the UJ for the buy. Gold is kind of setting up, I think. So I'm going to kind of wait for this alert to kind of hit with gold. And I want it to kind of, this is what I want gold to do. It's kind of doing it, but I want to pull back, hold, and start to break the level structure here. If that happens, then I'll like gold if it does that. So this is the only one I kind of like, guys. And we'll kind of wait for the dollar to see. The only reason I really like UJ is because it's overall with the trend. The dollar is kind of consolidating but slowly up, but the JPYs are really bullish. So this is kind of how I'm seeing this, but as potential. So this is how I'm kind of looking at this move here. This has potential here. So still kind of waiting for the dollar to kind of break out of this range in one direction. It could either kind of do both, either way. So you kind of just got to be careful. But it looks like to me like it'll hold and kind of consolidate up. Actually, it's really holding this level. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's gonna be too bearish to me, but we'll see. We'll kind of just wait and see what happens here. And we'll see if gold Dow will hold this overall level, kind of like what I'm seeing here, which is what I wanted. So I wanted to pull back, which is what it's doing now. And I want it to drop again. And once it drops and kind of breaks the previous lows here, then for sure I'm going to look for a possible sell right here at that circle, basically. So this is what I'm looking for on gold. It comes down, breaks this level. Okay, then I think we'll be pretty good with the sell. So we just got to be patient with it. Okay. Was looking a little bit better. Let's see if it holds that level. See what the dollar's doing. Dollar's still holding. I'm thinking that it's gonna slowly drip up at this point, guys. If it doesn't break these lows down here, then I'm thinking it's going to break the highs up here. So even if it's not a huge move, I think the dollar's just gonna slowly consolidate up. That is what I think is gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna be a huge move today. I think it's gonna kind of slowly trickle up. So I think like UJ, maybe, even if we can grab, let me see, maybe 10, 15 pips out of it, I'll be happy. Nothing looks super clean today. If gold looks nice, then then yeah, you know, that would also be potential. So that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. Let's see here. All right. Let's see if gold can break that level. All right, let's look and see what else. I guess we'll wait till 9:30 as well too. We'll see what Nas does because I think Nas will probably be a really good potential setup for the day. So usually when the dollar is slow, like I kind of feel like the dollar is going to be slow today. Usually 9 times out of 10, you kind of want to go to like gold or Nas usually if the dollar is acting up. Usually one of these two will usually move. So kind of still waiting for gold to show me what I want to see. It's kind of like in the middle, right? So gold is setting up potentially, not really entry yet, but setting up. And then we'll kind of look for Nas as well too. And I'm thinking Nas for the buy still, but we'll wait and see what we have here. I'm not really too sure. We'll just wait around like 9:30. So like in 30 minutes, we'll wait to see what Nas does. On the 30-minute, it looks pretty good. 1 hour, 2 hour. We'll see what it wants to do here. And then we'll also watch UJ. UJ may not move a lot. Even though it's overall bullish, it may not really move a lot. It might be stuck if the dollar's stuck. So even though the JPYs are really bullish, which I like, which I really, really do like, it might be stuck a little bit, but I do like UJ for the buy. So net or gold for the sell is looking really good. You guys can see here, look, it's holding. Look, breaking the structure really nice. I like it. I like it. So even if I can just get this for the day, well, then I'm happy. So this might be just the move for the day, honestly. This might be the move. Now, I'm not expecting a lot out of this move here, but even if we can catch maybe 30 to 50 pips out of it, I mean, I'll be a happy camper. So I'm not going to be greedy here. I just, not going to be greedy here. So I'm thinking even if gold drops, so gold is doing what I wanted to do. So even if gold drops here to like my first TP, which it would kind of be like to here, that would be TP1. I'd be pretty happy with that. That'd be like 40, 50 pips. TP2 is like maybe 80, 90. Stop loss should really be like 40, 45 pips, something like that. Let's look at the dollar. Let's see. Dollar's popping up. So let's see here if we can get something to kind of shake with gold a little bit. Let's look at UJ. UJ might be choppy because of the dollar today. Even though I do think overall it's a decent setup, it might be one of those setups that just kind of keeps you trapped a little bit. Let's see if it holds this level pretty good though. See how it holds that zone that it's at. So I do think the dollar is going to slowly drip up. At this point, I think the dollar is slowly going to make its way up. It's going to be slow, drippy, methodical. Nothing too crazy. Okay, dollar is popping up. Let's see if we can get gold to drip. Let's see. So GU. Okay, let's look at some other pairs now. Since we have the dollar kind of going up here, GU looks like a decent sell maybe. EU maybe looks like a good sell. Let's see. Hit these highs, rejected these highs, and I would say GU does look a whole lot better. Is looking better. See what EU is looking like. EU, so in this wedge pattern here, and before I was looking for, okay, potentially to buy EU at this area. But based on the dollar, it looks like it wants to actually drop from this area. So EU potentially for the sell. So let's see if we can grab a good entry on EU. Because EU does look like it has potential to sell off pretty nice. EU does look like it has potential, guys. Not gonna lie, EU is looking nice. As it's breaking the structure here. I would have this going. Let me see here. Is this how much is this? It's not a lot of pips though. EU is like maybe 15 pips, but some, sometimes it's like 15 pips is better than no pips, Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes you can't complain on a Monday. Beggars can't be choosers, It's like you just gotta kind of pick your spots. So I do like EU for the sell, guys. I am liking EU for the sell. So if it holds this level, what I would look for is nice rejection to hold kind of roughly around this area. And if we get really nice rejection and Euro really holds and rejects this level here, and we get more bearish momentum kicking in, then I do think that EU would be a good sell-off. Okay, if we can kind of hold on to that. Right, so EU isn't confirmed yet, I believe, but it's like setting up. Does that make sense? It's like setting up. It's like, okay, potential trade, wait for it, wait for the clean setup or the clean entry to happen, right? It's kind of retesting this area. If you guys remember the 3 R's, now it's kind of like retesting this area, right? It's not really rejecting this area yet. So wait for the full blown rejection. Wait for that, and we'll see. And we'll see if that works. UJ's holding this level, which is good. So this is kind of what I'm looking at, guys. Potentially UJ for the buy setup. Okay. EU for the sell setup. Gold for the sell setup. And did I call anything else out? GU potentially for the sell setup as well too, even though GU's kind of running. All right. So let's see here. Let's just wait and be patient. All right. Let's just wait and be patient. Let's look at the dollar. Let's look at the dollar real quick. Look, boom. Okay, it's breaking these levels, getting bullish. Cool. There's no reason why by 10 o'clock, we shouldn't be out of these trades. There's no way on the Heavenly Father's green earth that you shouldn't be in profit legit by 9:30, 10 o'clock on these trades. If this is the true momentum of the day, which I do believe it is, because there isn't any news or anything like that. So I do think like that these moves should pan out. Let's see if this gold really starts to drip the way I would like it to. Kind sir. Okay, so we're just gonna kind of wait here. And we gotta play the waiting game for a couple minutes, guys. It's fun time. So we'll see here if we get the rejection. So the one thing I would say I'm waiting for is this EU rejection. Right, so it is retesting, but I wanted to reject this level. Once it rejects, right, and we kind of have momentum kicking in kind of around here, right? So this was like the 2 point, right, for euro, which is fine. And then, so this is what it's doing right here. Right here. It's pulling up to like roughly probably this area up here. And then if we get the rejection here, then this is what I want to see with euro. So take your time with euro if you're, we're gonna wait for the clean entry. But I would wait, be a little bit patient. UJ, it's not that bad, right? UJ's a little, like I said, a little choppy, but I think it is gonna go up, but may not be the cleanest today, but not a horrible move. Really, I just want this gold to at least drop a good 20, 30 pips from me, and if that happens, I'll be done for the day, honestly. I'm just letting y'all know I'll be done. I don't need a big move today. I just need a something move today. Okay, and that's it. And I do like UJ. So that's really it. I like those two plays, the UJ and the gold. And we'll look at Nas. Nas is gonna pop up in like 9:30. So we'll look at that together. Okay, we're gonna look at that. Terrence, okay, he said, "Am I in these trades? I'm in the gold." So the trades that I'm in, Terrence, I'm in the gold. I definitely called the gold out. I definitely clearly called the gold out. I was like, guys, once it hits this level, breaks this level, what I say, entry. Okay, so the gold, all right, cool, and I'm in the UJ for the buy as well too. So they're both still good entries. You're getting in a little bit late, but they're still good entries. UJ for the buy, gold for the sell, EU for the possible sell. This is possibly said it is rejecting this level. So if it can hold this rejection, EU for the sell. So that's 3 potential good setups right there that I like anyway for myself. Yeah, Randall, UJ is for the buy. Okay, UJ's for the buy. So let's, I'll give this like a good half an hour, guys. By 10 o'clock, all these trades should be in profit, and they should be like, taking partials, move your stop loss to break even, all that type of good stuff. Okay, there's no reason why these trades should not be moving in your direction, or you should not be at least profit and protected. There's no way by 10 o'clock we should probably be out of these trades. So see here. It's not again, it's a Monday, guys, so don't like get super greedy, right? Just understand that, all right, it's going to be a slow day. It's not going to be a crazy big volatile day. You saw the rest of the week, right? You saw how the rest of the week actually has a lot of volatility ready to kick in. So you know that Monday is not going to be a big move day, because Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are going to be big move days. So if we know that, then what we're going to do today on Monday is be very conservative. Not to say that we can't make pips or gains, but you have to be very conservative. Okay, so that's all I'm saying. All right, and we'll kind of, as 9:30 approaches, we will look at NAS, and NAS is um, yeah, NAS. We'll check out NAS. We'll see what NAS is doing here, because it's really in this range. So it'll be interesting to see how it breaks this range here today for NAS. I'm not gonna lie. It's going to be very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, look. Oh, look at EU, guys. Look, EU breaking structure, rejecting. Let's see how this closes on the 5-minute at 9:30. So we'll see how it holds this level here. But EU's also kind of looking prime for a potential sell. Good entry. And I mean, EU is not going to be a lot of pips, guys. It's only going to be, really, it's not going to be a lot. It's only going to be maybe 15 pips ish. It's not going to be a lot, but we'll see how this 5-minute candle closes for 9:30 on EU. This is the only other potential trade I kind of like here. GU, we kind of missed the entry on GU. Okay, let's look at NAS together because it's about to be 9:30. Let's check this out, guys. With NAS, let's see. Okay, NAS popping up. Let's see. I really want to see how NAS really handles this range here. This is really what I want to see, how it handles this range. It's going to be very interesting to see. Very interesting. So we're going to watch NAS. Let's watch NAS and see. Let's see here. It's still really choppy, consolidating. So I don't really see anything with NAS right now. I don't see anything with NAS. So NAS could be maybe NAS is a no trade day. I really don't like the consolidation it's in. Dollar's kind of dripping a little bit. Okay, so now the dollar kind of hit this upper level up here. Which it did like really, really slowly. Let's kind of see how it handles this area now. Kind of, you know, very up and down today. Kind of as expected. UJ kind of like up and down. Gold like up and down. See how gold handles this level here. NAS breaking up. So I do like the fact that NAS is now breaking out this structure here. I do like that. I do like that. So what I would look for here is potentially the pullback. It's potentially the pullback here on NAS. And we'll see how that goes. See what euro, let's see how euro's looking. Euro's like, I don't really like euro. The only two trades I'm in are UJ and gold. Those are the only two things that I'm in that I like. EU, I still think has potential to hold, but we'll see. This is a way too small of a stop loss for euro. You'll have to be like up here at least if you're going to take this. We'll see. We did get slight rejection here, but now the dollar is kind of pulling back, so we'll see. Gold is still looking good, so we'll see how that works. I want gold to break these lows, and for me to even stay in this trade, gold definitely has to drop, I would say, in the next 15-20 minutes. You know, by 10 o'clock it should be in momentum, it should be dropping. If it's not, then that means it's just going to consolidate the rest of the day, which I don't want. So I do like the UJ and I do like the gold the best overall. Euro USD is like a close third. NAS also has potential. as well. But what I want to do is wait for the pullback on NAS. That's really what I want, but NAS is looking better. NAS for the buy is looking better. It finally broke out. And I want it to kind of come back. I want it to come back to me so we can get in on it. And it would look like something like this here. And we'll just kind of wait and see how the market looks by 10 o'clock, guys, and then we'll pretty much be done. I'll let you guys go. We'll kind of just, wait everything out, see how it looks by 10. Sometimes everything is, playing out. So we just got to be patient. That's all. Just got to be patient. Let's see how this 15-minute candle closes on gold. See how it closes. My actual 15-minute chart on gold actually looks a little bit different on my broker. Let's see. I don't know if it looks different for you guys. Let me see. Let me open up another chart. I don't know if it's looking different for you. Let's see. No, it looks the same on here. My 15-minute chart just looks a little bit different. I don't know if it looks different for you guys. Does it look different on your guys' brokers? On TradingView, it showed me one thing, but on my broker, it's a little bit different. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Just me. Let's go to the dollar here. Let's go to the 5-minute. Should it be popping up from here? Dollar should be popping up from here. Let's look at UJ. UJ should. So, okay. My bad, guys. Can y'all hear me? My bad. It's different. Yeah. See, on my, can you guys hear me? My bad. Audio kind of messed up. Demetrius said, yeah, mine looks different too. Candle formation is different. Yeah, I'm seeing it different on my end too, guys, on my broker. So don't fret if you guys can't see exactly like the same exact candlestick patterns that I'm seeing, because I'm not even seeing it the same as from my broker to trading view. So it's really just boils down to trust in your analysis at the end of the day. So this is a really good example of you just knowing where the market's going to go and trusting your analysis, because sometimes candlesticks can fool you. Okay, it can really fool you guys. All right, so you have to understand that you're not always going to get really clean um, candlestick patterns. And this is why I teach you, right? This is why I teach you guys that candlesticks aren't everything. Okay. What about now? Can y'all hear me now? What about 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 now? Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? What about now? What about now? Okie dokie artichoke. All right, so y'all can hear me now? We good? We good? We good? Good? We sure? Y'all sure? You sure we good? You sure? You positive? Y'all can hear me? Hear me? Or like Okay, okay, we back. My bad. Thank you for letting me know. I'm over here talking to myself. The light skin voice is needed in live trade. Randall, yeah. See, Khalif, yeah, it's the Sprint commercial. What about now? Yeah, exactly. See, you're following me. You're following me. All right, so okay, so let's kind of I'm gonna re-say what I said. So UJ in the money, game over, easy. EU, if you took the sell on EU, again, it's rejecting that same area. I don't think it's as good as UJ or gold, but boom, look at gold in profit. Okay, come on, stop it. Come on. Stop it. Gold should hit at least like 40 pips. Okay. You just had to be patient, right? And you can't have because gold pulls back hard, guys. So you just have to be patient with gold. You can't sit here and try to force gold to move. And you can't sit here and have very tiny 10 pip, 20 pip stop losses on gold. No. Okay. That's why you minimum have like 40 to 50 pip stop loss on gold, right? You can't have those tight stop losses. If you had a tight stop loss, right? If you had a type stop loss like crap, I'm trying to draw for you guys. Hold on. If you had the super tight stop loss, then you would have got knocked out this trade easily, right? You wouldn't be able to handle just the small whipsaw pullback and things like that. So that's why it's imperative for you to understand your pair, to understand what you're trading and how you need to trade it. Okay. So gold hitting, boom. Naz is nazzing very beautifully. Now, shout out to Demetrius because he caught the re-entry. I didn't even catch the re-entry, because you're a beast, bro. So shout out to my guy Demetrius on here, right? But the re-entry was really right here. If you guys can kind of see that, you see this wick here, right? How it pulled back, boom, onto that level and popped back up. Now, I wasn't really worried too much on NAS because I'm already in two trades. I'm already in the UJ buy and I'm already in the gold sell. So to me, I'm a happy camper. I'm a happy man. I don't need the NAS buy as well, even though the NAS buy was pretty freaking good. Okay. So, it's just about picking the pairs and situations that you really like yourself, right? And I want you guys to also remember that, okay, it is not a Tuesday, Thursday, or Friday. All right. So do not sit here and try to get super greedy on these trades. All right. That's what I don't want you to do. I don't want you to get super greedy on these setups. All right. Do not get super greedy on these setups here. Okay. Look, the dollar still popping up very beautifully. All right, I'm thinking the dollar's just going to pop up to these highs, and then we'll pretty much be done for the day here. Thinking the dollar's just going to slightly go up a little bit more. So UJ, look, boom, TP, first TP was kind of hit with UJ. It wasn't a lot, guys, but look, it was a good 20 pips. UJ, boom, there you go. Okay, be happy. It's a Monday. It's not really. Don't bank on Mondays being your money making days. All right. So I'm happy just to make my little 20 pips on UJ, my little 40 pips on gold, and I'm done. I'm out ski. Okay. No problem, Demetrius. Man, well, you called it, bro. You did it, man. You get all the credit, my brother. You caught the pullback. That was all you, my brother. That was all you. I'm just your light skinned friend trying to help with your overall analysis. That's it. That's it. Okay. Um, but yeah, guys. So I would say for UJ, take profit. Okay. At least take profit here. You see like the dollar starting to pull back now. With gold, I would at least take like maybe some profit off here. At least like something. Okay. I do think gold should drop just a smidge more. But UJTP has been hit. Euro, I think, you know, I'm not really liking euro too much, guys. I do think it's going to drop, but you know, I'm kind of in my trades already in profit for the day. So for me, I'm not going to overextend and getting another position, but you know, I'm just showing you guys other possibilities, right? Like there was a possibility for the euro sell. There was a possibility for the NAS buy. I would also take profit on NAS. Look, NAS has hit these highs, guys. Look, boom. I would get out in NAS if you're in the NAS buy. Okay. Do not get greedy today. Do not get greedy today. We still have 4 more days of trading this week. And all those days will be better than today. All right. They will be better than today. So I'm not really going to overextend here. So I'm going to take profits on all these trades. Well, I'm completely out of UJ. Completely out of UJ. I'm still holding my gold a little bit. Okay, so I'm holding the gold a little bit. We're out of UJ though. Okay, so let's kind of reiterate here. Let's see. Gold is getting close to TP1, guys. Is getting close to TP1. UJTP has been hit. All right, EU, look, is dropping. So if you took EU, you should be in profit as well too. Okay, UJ for the buy is looking good. Gold for the sell just hit TP1. I'm taking profits off of gold now. As you guys saw, look how quickly it hit that level and now is like rejecting. So yeah. Okay. I would take the majority of your profits off, guys. It's about to be 10 o'clock. Don't expect big moves today. Don't get super greedy today. All right. Just worry about, okay, did I make profit today? All right. Did you make profit today? That's how I want you to think. All right. Did you make profit today? Right? Did you make profit today? Like I want you to get in the mindset of not about how much money you made, but did you make profit? Because that's the most important thing. It's not about, oh, if you made $1,000 today, if you made $100 today, I don't care if you made $10 today, right? The goal of trading is to incrementally increase your account slowly but surely. Does everyone understand that? Right? So that's why look, UJ, we're done. Gold, I'm done. I'm out. I'm done for the day, guys. I'm done. It's 10 o'clock. I'm done. UJ, I hit 20 pips, and then gold, I hit like 40. No, it really was like almost 40, like maybe 38, 30. I don't care. All right, and I'm done. Look, TP1 got hit. Listen, that's TP2 isn't. I don't think it could get hit. I don't know, but hey, I'm done. It's 10 o'clock. We've been looking at these charts for 2 hours. I'm done. Right, NAS was a really good buy as well too. You guys understand? Right? We still have the rest of the week. Okay, we have tomorrow. We have tomorrow on the Zoom. We have Wednesday on YouTube. Then we have Thursday on the Zoom again. We have Asian session on Tuesday, private Zoom. So we have two back-to-back sessions tomorrow on Tuesday. Okay, so all these trades hit, guys. All right, it's a good Monday. It wasn't a perfect Monday. It wasn't like, oh, we made so much pips and it was like crazy. The market wasn't moving perfect today, but it was a profitable day. It was an okay day. In my book, it was an okay day. Just wasn't too good, too bad, but I mean, at least we made some pips. I'll say that. It's better than a losing day. It's better than a super choppy day where it's just super annoying, right? So you got to be at least thankful for that, right? And I want you guys to have an attitude of gratitude when it comes to the market, right? And this is something I've had to learn the hard way, and I'll kind of end the session with this. Is that, guys, when you get really good at the market, and as you guys are learning, whether it's with TTA or anyone else or however you're learning, and hopefully you just you slay the markets as well. And no matter what you're doing, you have to realize that most people can't even make $100, $200 a day, working their jobs. Like, the majority of people are really working really hard for peanuts. So you have to be very appreciative that you even have the ability, right, to be on this YouTube, to be listening to my voice right now, to have internet, electricity, to even have the chance to create an income for yourself that really is independent of yourself, right? And what comes with that is you being thankful for even making money, a little bit of money for the day, right? You have to be able to say to yourself, hey, like most people have so much greed in the market, right? They're like, yo, I need to make 1 million today. I need to make 1,000 today. I need to pay my bills today. And I was caught up in that, guys, for a very long time. I was caught up in that too. Trust me. Anything that you've been through, I've been through myself. Okay. But to even have the ability to make, we were on this session for what, 2 hours? In this 2 hours, you could have easily made 100, $300. Okay. And I'm sure some of you did. I'm sure some of you made at least $100 or more in this session. Okay. And that's not bad for just 2 hours of looking at candles and listening to my light skinned voice. Okay. Like, right. So you have to have an attitude of gratitude when it comes to the markets, right? You can't take your blessings for granted because trust me, as quickly as the market gives you money, it can take it away. Right. And you guys know that a lot of you guys have been in the market and been in the game for a very long time. And you understand just as quickly as you can make money, guess what? You can lose it. You can lose it, my friend. Okay. You can lose it. Let me see. I'll put on my camera real quick for y'all. Um, nah, I don't want that one. My head is way too big. I'll put it in the corner. Okay. So I just want you guys to know that you have to have like that attitude, right? That if you're going to look at gold, look, it hit our TP and then popped up. Look at that. Beautiful TP. Okay. Um, but I'm just saying you have to have the attitude of just like, okay, I made today. I made some money today. All right. Like your goal as a trader in your mind, right? I want you to reverse think of how you look at the markets. I don't want you to think about how much did I make today. That's what everyone does. Ricky, I'm gonna get to that in a second, bro. Before I hop off. So number one is that don't worry about how much you make. Worry about how much you saved, right? So meaning, did you make money today or did you lose money, right? Think like if you made money in any sense, that's a blessing, right? And most people are caught up in, okay, how much money did I make? But most people aren't thinking about, okay, did I not lose money today? And you have to actually come to the market in a very defensive like manner, right? So think of it as yourself like, okay, I didn't really lose a lot today. And yo, the gold is going crazy right now. Look at the reversal. My lord. My lord, what a perfect exit. Jesus. Everything's probably reversing right now. Okay. So look at UJ, big drop. UJ with that big drop. Let me see. Let's look at it. Oh my goodness. Perfect exit. See, just like that. What the market giveth, the market can taketh away. Do y'all see what I'm talking about? Y'all don't understand, man. Y'all don't understand. Listen, it's exactly why you got to be thankful and you have to trust yourself, trust your analysis, right? Because the market can do anything at any given time. And so if you can as a trader just be grateful for when you make your small gains, right? That's going to trickle into the big gains, right? The dollar now is like, hit this level, but we said the dollar would hit this level and then reverse, which it is doing now, right? Look, the dollar hit these previous highs and then look, hit that level, then dropped. That's isn't that exactly what we called? Right? And now the dollar is reversing, right? So everything now is kind of, reversing then. Let me see. Everything has to be reversing now. Or GU is still dropping though. EU is like popped up. UJ dropped pretty hard. Yeah, So again, guys, having that attitude of gratitude, will really save you, you know, um, from a lot of things. Just like that. Just like that. Feel me? If you weren't listening to me, I told you for everything. Take profits, take profits, take profits. Like, come on. Told you. I told you since today. Listen, it's a Monday. Be conservative. Don't get greedy. Da da da. Don't let Ryan keep talking in your ear and you get annoyed that you keep messing up your account. You gotta listen. A hard head makes for a soft what, y'all? A soft, a soft. Okay, right? So this is why I told y'all. I told y'all. All right. Don't let Ryan say I told you, but I told you. All right. Um, but yeah, guys, just wanted to drop that for you. Ricky, he made a good point about the manager. Guys, well, first of all, let me make a full blown announcement to everybody here. Okay. The manager. So I will make an update in the Telegram today in literally about an hour or two. You guys will see a video on the manager. Now, there's two things with the manager that I have to address. Number one is the fact that it is super late, and I have to deeply apologize to all you guys. And it is 100%. I can't say 100% because that would be a lie. It has been out of my control. As you guys know, the manager is completely done. It's done. It's ready. I'm ready to just shove it down your throat. Pause. That didn't sound right, but you know what I mean. Okay. I'm ready to give it to you. All right. And the security team, basically, who's doing the licensing software, they're going through problems. Okay. I've been very patient waiting. And it's to the point where I've been waiting so long that I now have a backup ready if it is not available in these next few days, guys. So if it is not ready, to give to you guys. Literally these next few days, I will just get the backup licensing team that I have, and I will have them do it because I'm really trying to get it to you guys this week. I don't want to wait any longer. Trust me, I'm waiting just as long, just as much as you guys are waiting. I hope you understand that. I promise you that it's. I can't promise you that it's not my fault because I have to take responsibility because um it's on me. Despite that, the delay isn't truly my fault. I have to take responsibility anyway, which I do because I'm a man, and obviously you guys are part of TTA, and obviously as one of the main leaders in TTA, I have to take accountability for that. So I have to apologize to you guys for the delay. And I'm gonna have to do something special to make up for that. I just don't know how, but I'm gonna have to do something. But I'm letting you guys know that I apologize because it should, uh, this was already done a week and a half prior to the launch of the manager. So, I've been working on the manager again for like a year and a half, guys, a year and a half to 2 years. It's finally done, and I'm trying to get it out to you guys, and now it's taking weeks, which really it should only take maybe a couple of days, maximum a week. And I've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and I know you guys been waiting and waiting, waiting too. And so I know you guys are annoyed and um, maybe a little upset that it's been waiting, that you've been waiting this long. And I just want to deeply, deeply apologize because, I take responsibility for it. You know, um, it's just like it's to the point where I had to tell them, or me and Max had to tell them, like, listen, like if this doesn't get done like in the next 2 days, like, yo, we're going somewhere else. Like we need this done. We need this done now. We needed this. Like we've been waiting long enough. I know you guys been waiting long enough. I'm gonna figure it out. Okay. Like whatever I got to do to get it out this week, ASAP to you guys, I will do. So I just been waiting. All right. So I want to deeply apologize because I know you guys been waiting. Um, and I'm gonna do something special because you guys been waiting so long. And so I just want to let you guys know that that's why it hasn't been available to you guys. I just want to apologize, but it is ready. I'm just waiting. So it's slightly, I will say, out of my control, and I just want to deeply apologize. But with that being said, the good news is that it should be available this week. And if our licensing software team is not going to get that done literally in these next few days, I have a backup ready so that they can get it done this week. Okay, so it's either they're going to finish it or I have another team that's going to finish it to get it done. And I know you guys know that is done because I've been showing it to you guys. Max has been using it. I've been using it. I know you guys know like it's ready. So it's not like it's not ready. It's not ready to give it to you guys. Um, so I will give an update in the Telegram. Um, I will give an update in the Telegram for you guys as well. What time are you on it? It is 10. What do you mean? What time am I on it, Esther? What time am I? I'm on these sessions at 8 a.m. from 8 to like 10 usually. So from 8 to 10. And that's usually Monday through Fridays. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays will be YouTube. Tuesdays and Thursdays and Asian sessions will be private Zooms where I kind of go more in depth with more strategies and answer questions and all that type of stuff. Okay. So just want to kind of give you guys an update. Everyone who's purchased the manager, you will see an update video today on everything. Okay. So the goal is to get it to you guys by this week. If not, I am going to flip out and not be sleeping until it gets out to you guys. So I've been waiting just as long as you guys. Thank you for being so patient, incredibly patient. I'm going to have to do something special yet again for y'all because y'all have been really patient with me. Um, and yeah, so hopefully that answered your question, Ricky, and everyone else who's been waiting. I know you guys have been waiting for the updates, so I just want to let you guys know. I did not forget about you guys. I'm waiting just like you guys. I promise. So that's really it with that. Um, hopefully you guys really enjoyed the session. Um, you know, was a decent session. Wasn't too perfect, but made some pips and bounced. Hopefully you guys did the same. All right. Let me see. Uh, and yeah. All right. That's really it, guys. Thank you guys for rocking with us, rocking with me today. Um, if you are not in the course, um, you are doing a disservice. I'm telling you right now, TTA Lifetime is going to be fire. The course is fire. Um, the course is already good, but the crazy part is I'm about to add so much more to the course. So once you are in TTA Lifetime, right, and you get the course, you get access to all the updated content every single month. Anything added, we add. Like, so you have it for life, right? The whole course, access to the live sessions, the signals, everything that we kind of do for the trade education side, you will have access for life. So we really, people are really loving it. The trade manager is no longer available to purchase for the early bird, as you guys already know. Um, and the retail value of it, uh, you know, that price will show up once it's 100% available. Um, and I'll let you guys know once it officially launches to the grand public. You guys will be notified. Okay. So appreciate you guys. Love you all. Hope you guys have a great day. See you guys tomorrow on the double session. Love you all. See you. Peace.